posting on social media about stuff. Like today, yesterday I described how we're doing, like, besides Elder Scrolls lore, that how we're doing the random race and class, and I was like, and Mordai's hoping for this. the
Actually,
orc
I'm hoping for any weird combination, really, but it's just funny.
orc mage. Yeah, I was like, this is the one they hope for the most because it's
Because it
just
has, like, they have the lowest intelligence, and, like, no passive boost to, like, magic at all, so it just can be like,
be like, okay, what do you want to choose for your stones or stone
standing stone.
standing stone sign? It's like
It's not even standing stone, it's your star
constant,
sign.
yeah, star sign. The
Because
sky
it's like, you can't switch them, like in the early
Skyrim,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's permanent. Which I actually like a bit more. Because, like, that's usually how I play Skyrim anyway. It's like, I pick one and that's it.
Yeah, like the only time that I ever like switch in Skyrim is once I hit a certain, like, if I'm doing like a warrior build, rogue build, or a mage build. I stick with that stone until I hit a certain point, and then I switch to the lover's stone.
Yeah, so, like, you just gotta, like, increase all the skills.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, no, the changing the one character from a changeling to a goblin was more the, like, it's still like a somewhat monstrous race, the changeling is, but I was like, I gotta play my style. Like, I gotta do me.
Yeah.
So I also think the best part about the randomness is the fact that I have to try and play whatever the class gives me.
Mm-hmm.
Which, depending on like what the skills, because I don't know all of them and what skills they have, so it's like depending on what one I get, it's like there it'd be like I know how to play half of this.
Like, honestly, Oblivion classes fucking blow. Because it's like, oh, hey, here's this one class. It has two weapon skills as a main skill. It's like, that doesn't help.
Yeah. Like, cool, that slows down my leveling.
Yeah. And, like, you've definitely probably not seen one, but it's like, here's an optimized class for getting the max stats. It's literally all your class skills are skills that you choose when to use them, so that you never level up by accident
Yeah.
or like passive. It's like you have to actively do stuff to level up, so you
That's
can get the max +5 to 3 stats every level.
on the Xbox 360. That's actually that's kind of what I did for to basically get all the achievements.
Yeah.
Is that I was like, all right, I'm gonna choose a bunch of stuff that I don't normally use, or like stuff where it's like it's very circumstantial, like security, where it's like that will go up on its own,
Yeah.
and it's a good way to start out. But then again, also in this game, there's the alteration spells where it's like open lock.
Yep.
It's like fuck you.
Which, when I saw the latest update video for, I forget what it's called. It's the Morrowind remake in Skyrim,
Yeah,
and they show off the unlock spells, and your character, like, is like moving their hand as if they're like unlocking a safe as
nice.
they're casting. I'm like, that's fucking great.
It's fucking awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. We're gonna spin race first.
Okay. choose.
Right.
You don't choose class until like like until you're like almost leaving.
Yay! Breton.
I didn't see it. Apparently I'm pretty delayed from watching the stream.
Yeah, I know the stream is delayed. Well, that's why I'm leaving it up for a second, because. But yeah.
Alright, that's good. Breton's pretty good. 50% resistant magic, that's fucking great.
Okay.
Yeah, like, let's see. Yeah, just 50% resistant magic. Have a little agility and strength and endurance. Then are you gonna class?
Yep, I'm just writing it down so that way.
I'm not gonna let you forget.
Oh, I know you won't.
You really want to do, like, I know it's not really random, but like there is a thing in the base game where they kind of guess your class off of what you do.
A bard. Oh, battle
Bard
mage.
class? Oh,
Battle
okay.
mage.
That's a good race with class. You got fucking lucky.
Okay. I was going to write it down, and then all of a sudden I heard that like it click, and I looked up and I'm like, wait, because like it slowed down and like did a slow crawl. Like it's just barely on battle mage too.
Yeah, it's like just enough.
Just enough. All right, and
So
then
you got Luxac on that. Let's see. Yeah, Battle Mage is Alchemy, Alteration, Blade, and Blunt. Conjuration, Destruction, and Mysticism. But like, I'll tell you one thing. Leveling up in this game is not as helpful as it is in like Morrowind or other games where it's like everything levels with you. So leveling up is not as helpful as it is all the time.
right.
So like you don't have to like. More than likely, you're not going to be playing between streams for this one to like level up.
Yeah.
Because like, you don't need to.
All right.
And let's see. Breton's skills are alchemy,
I was born 87 years ago.
illusion,
For
mysticism,
65
and
years,
it's
I've
like,
ruled as
yeah,
Tam.
like there's only like a couple skills they don't get bonuses to from. Ah. What? Okay. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden your person went off to the side. I'm like, what the hell?
It's probably because I still have to type to put in my name,
Mm.
and mixing with the. Okay, we're done there. I'm not even worried about the.
Oh, appearance? Yeah, like try not to make a monster. Like Oblivion's faces are fucking awful.
Boom, boom.
There will, yeah, the unofficial patch adds a bunch of stuff to your inventory. Drop it. Like you don't need it. It's like keys and stuff, which are just like to make sure you know that it's installed. They're in items. Let's see.
And then plugin book.
Yeah, you probably could drop that if you can.
Cannot.
You might not be. Yeah,
It's
you
considered.
can't? Okay.
It's considered a quest item.
All right.
All right, let's go get badgered.
Snotty expression. You're a Breton.
So do you want to join the Dark
masters of
Brotherhood?
magic.
I mean that the plan is to literally just play around in the game to where we can kind of discuss. Because this game, like, we can actually like do more to discuss lore.
Try your magic in here.
Whereas like with Morrowind, it was like, all right, yeah, we can play this. Like you can do this, but then you don't get this.
Not so powerful
Yeah, like this
now,
one lets you
are
really do
Breton?
everything.
You're not leaving this prison till
And
they
also,
know
I would
your
like
body
for in general, I would say you definitely want to fast travel.
That's right.
Oh yeah, no,
In general, because like this game is made for fast traveling.
yeah, no.
The way I've seen like quests lay out, it's like, all right, go here, go back. Go
Do you
there.
know how long it took me, like, when I first started playing this, a long time to figure out that, like, the main cities were actually unlocked already?
Oh. Yeah.
So it's like, and, like, somebody pointed that out to me, like, what? It's like, you mean I've been walking around, like, through fucking random shit?
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
And like one of the class
Usual mix
or
it with the
not class
watch,
skill
right?
things that I really
Never mind.
did not
Get
like
that gate open.
for
Stand
Oblivion
back, prisoner.
is
We won't
blunt
hesitate
is
to kill you
axes
if you
and
get in our
clubs.
way.
Blunt is axes and clubs.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good.
So
Let's go.
like
We're
yes,
not out of this yet.
axe, the best blunt weapon.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dream.
Hello, Charles Xavier.
And the stars were right. This
okay.
is the
Yes.
gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons,
And
and
technically
I
Skyrim
next.
is the first
My blades
Elder
are
Scrolls
leading me
game
out
where
of the city along a
Uriel
secret
Septim is
escape route.
not one of the main people.
By chance, the entrance to
Right.
the escape route leads
Because it's like
through
in
your
Arena,
cell.
he's basically was sealed in a realm of
I am
oblivion
your
by
emperor,
Jagar Tharn.
Uriel
And like the main
Septim.
plot is to free him.
By the grace of the
In the
gods,
second one,
I serve
Uriel
Tamriel
Septim, like
as
one
her
of
ruler.
Uriel Septim's friends, and he's like,
You
I
are
don't
a
trust you to
citizen
do
of
this. You need to go
Tamriel,
here and get
and
this.
you too shall serve her in your own
In this
way.
one, and like in Morrowind,
Perhaps the gods have placed you here
Uriel
so
Septim
that we
picked
may
you
meet.
to be freed
As
and
for
sent to
what you have
Vardenfell.
done, it does not matter.
Ah.
That
And then this
is
one, he's
not
like,
what
you're
you
the
will be
person
remembered
I saw
for.
in my dreams, like right before I was about to die.
You will find your own path.
So he's like, yeah,
Please,
but it's like the
sir,
idea
we
that
must keep moving.
Septims have always been like prophets.
Better not close this one.
So-
There's no way
It's
to
kind of
get
the
from
the
outside.
dragon blood in them, right?
Septims do not have dragon blood.
Not well.
The Raymond Empire, I think, was the last one that had that.
No, sorry, I meant like the fact that they're descended from, basically
Tiber
Tibersetum.
This
Yeah.
doesn't
concern
concern
yeah.
you, prisoner.
Like, yeah, it's less to do with like being like, oh, they're dragonborn in the sense of like the actual like term where it's like they're like people of like the eight divines kind of thing, and more of like they're just connected
Crap,
to
crap, crap.
a
Now what do I want?
new
Now what
deity.
do I want? Now what do
What are you doing?
I accidentally, I'm getting access to the gamepad is fucking weird.
Okay. Oh, turn up to okay.
Close up, Jack. Protect the Emperor.
Not turning fast enough.
Yeah, it was too like slightly too slow.
Remember, they dropped their quick weapon on the ground.
Captain Reno,
She's dead. Sorry, son.
And also, if you pick up her sword,
they've been waiting
you
for
can
us
give it to
here.
Boris later.
Yep, I know that one.
Don't know. It's too
Yeah.
late to go back now.
And that counts for both of them too, like both of the ones who die. Though
They
the second
won't
one's
be the
harder
first to
since usually
underestimate
like
the
they're outside of the
Blades.
area, like
I'll
where
take
you have to go
point.
talk to them.
Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow.
All right, fight rats. Yeah. Also, good luck playing a mage with the UI. I read I read a thing earlier where it's like the person who designed the Oblivion UI did not play a mage because it's
Oh.
a lot of going into menus and stuff.
That's right. I don't get to get my because like this is just generic right now, right?
Yep. Like it's all just I don't know. Like it's
I will figure out what my skills are later.
yep. I mean, I believe restoration and destruction. Oh, no restoration, just alchemy.
What for a battle mage?
Yeah. Well, they also get mysticism and contradiction,
Okay.
but no armor skill. So you're gonna be casting spells to protect yourself or doing the smart thing and enchanting your equipment to give you armor.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to.
Hotkey stuff, I like. Good luck with that. I remember being able to do it on the 360. I do not know if you can do it on this one. It's like, now do you remember how to do this?
Well, I mean, it was one of the easy ones, so it's like,
Yeah.
that's gonna go.
There's a mod for Skyrim that adds that back in. Because it's a port for the Sky Oblivion mod. They're like, oh, look what we made. And it actually works how it used to. Like, hey, you don't get armor.
What?
Battle Mage doesn't get armor.
Doesn't?
Nope.
Okay.
You get alteration and they... But it's like, whatever, I don't care.
Well, it's also the fact that it's like, I'm at the start of the game, so.
Yeah, it's like, whatever. I mean, you have an armor ability, but I think... Forget if Oblivion powers and stuff are once per day or, like... Not...
What was the weapon skill for Battle Mage?
Both, basically, other than range.
Okay.
Like blade and blunt for both. So it doesn't matter. Really just whichever one you want to use. Okay, there's a separation of greater and lesser powers. Why do you not just say, like... okay, greater powers have no magic cost, but can only be used once a day. Lesser powers may or may not have a magic cost, but they can be used as often as you want.
Ah.
So remember, it's not just generic power like it is in Skyrim. And you are bad aim.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be more entertaining than you realized, huh?
But also, Oblivion is the last one. I wish they would have kept it for Skyrim, but it has ragdolls, which is like great when you play just like a mage where you just launch people into the sky when they die.
All right.
I miss that kind of style of ragdoll where it's just like fully limp, no gravity, just gone.
All right. A little bit more movement.
Yeah.
Ah, all right. Yeah, right. Oh,
Yeah, it's like you have to actually hit them to increase the skill.
also because my controller is my left stick is not exactly working properly, so stealth is not an option.
You can't use L3.
Well, I mean, I can. It's just a fuck. Like I have to hit it just right, and that's what sucks about playing the Fallout games right now.
Oh, okay.
Because that's sprinting.
And, I forget. Like, wait, no. Marwyn was the only one that had it to where stealth was not toggle. It was you had to hold it down. So like, I never played stealth characters in that game.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'd have to hold down the stealth key to do it. And I'm like, that's awful. I mean, hey, you all that cheese and lettuce is still alchemical ingredients,
Yep.
which is like one of my favorite web comics for Oblivion, where it's like I'm an alchemist, and it's like wheel of cheese, wheel of cheese, and just puts them together. It's like potion of fire resistance, because it's like the one with like the little slice cut out of it, and he just puts it in it. I want to try and guess what class he's gonna say that you are, based on like what you're using. Because it's dependent on what you level up between here and there.
Ah,
And I want to see.
it's kind of hard to get battle mage, isn't it?
It's actually hard to get a lot of them because
Because like you don't have access to.
like there's no, because you start with fire and healing. That's it.
Yeah.
Like there's no racial spells like how it was for Skyrim.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess spell sword if anything. Even though you're using light armor.
Does harvesting ingredients deal with alchemy as well?
It might. Let me check. Alchemy. Well, like for starters, it has it to where your level in the skill makes it so you can see how many ingredients there are.
No, come back.
Effects.
There we go.
Oh, the gem.
Yeah. Like,
No.
it's like, I'm a blind ass colorblind motherfucker. Please don't go away. I do like the change from I like in Skyrim how that you can visibly,
Well, on some things, not on everything.
true.
Also, each one of those is their own.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, one of the mods I used for when I was playing through this again is, like, you'd harvest in an area around you when you clicked on one. Which is, like, very helpful.
Goblin hasn't seen you. Sneak. No.
Okay, so, the harvest changes based on the individual, like plant, like the type.
Oh, okay.
So like rare ones be harder to gather, and then like, but it has apparently nothing to do with your skill.
I mean, that's good to know, I guess.
Yeah. And like every Elder Scrolls game, alchemy is fucking busted.
I know that.
I mean, that's the standard. But honestly, like Oblivion is like the first Bethesda game where it's like, here's a 30-minute tutorial. It's like Morrowind, you just like here, pick your race, pick your class, go.
Good luck. Good
Like,
luck
for
and
Morrowind, it's like
Godspeed.
here's a tutorial, and then like from Fallout 3 to like here's a half-hour tutorial before you actually have to do stuff. Which can be annoying on repeated playthroughs.
Right.
Like, I know we did this last time, and you probably didn't prepare at all. Do you have any questions? Or no?
So basically, it's kind of interesting that the jail is their escape route for the Emperor. To me,
Yeah,
like,
a little bit. You think it would be something inside the White Gold Tower,
right,
because like you find the the old, I forget what it's called, but it's part of like the Thieves Guild, where it's you go into the White Gold Tower into like a guard's room and fall down a fireplace into old Iliad ruins and but I don't know if you can get out from there into like the outside the city,
right.
because you got to remember they didn't build the Imperial City; it was already built when they took it over by the Iliads.
That was pretty good. I got 3 hits on that.
You gotta be careful. You don't got as much carry weight in this game, because at least for now. But I really miss the Oblivion style spellcasting where you didn't have to switch. You know? I mean, you just walk right into that one.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Regeneration of magic is based on willpower.
I remember that from Morrowind.
Arwen did have regeneration.
Oh no, it didn't. That's right.
Nope. And Skyrim's is based wholly on equipment. Or like the one standing stone that I never used, because it made you like 100% weak to magic.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It's like I'd rather not. That sword might be better because you are using a short sword, I believe. And yeah, damage numbers are going to be lower in this game. You do 1, so and that does 2. And yeah, there is no differentiating between like one-handed and two-handed. So, like if you have blade skill, you can use any kind of blade weapon. Which honestly, if they're the fact that they went like, oh, blades are swords, blunt is clubs and axes. They're like, just if you're gonna do that, they should have just made axes like slashing weapons.
Right.
Like it's like a blade weapon. Like, that's the whole point. Yeah, you have to be a master alchemist to make things with one item.
That's how we get started.
Yep.
I'm also just trying to reduce some of my carrying weight.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can drink some ale for strength, I think. But it will reduce your willpower, I believe.
Oh hey, the shaman staff.
Yep.
I'm like, it's like just no.
It's actually a pretty good early staff. It's like a lightning bolt. That rat did not want to do anything.
Then,
just like, please let me out. Yeah, 5 damage. But you gotta remember, your sword does 2 or 1. So, like, damage is,
Yeah.
not high. Like, the max I remember getting is like 20 to 25 from like the best sword. But what were you saying earlier about like what you were thinking?
Oh, just
Like,
like um. Do they explain? Do they explain kind of like how they found out about the escape route, or
I mean, probably just like,
just exploring the city that they took over?
yeah, like they might have built it afterwards, if anything, because like none of this stuff is like Iliad at all. Besides, like when you join back up with it. Oh,
Straight.
got an ad.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're.
Luckily, I could see what you're still doing on the side.
Yep.
That's new.
I love that they changed that.
But I have the stream muted, so I don't hear it at all, so it doesn't bother me.
We need to get the Emperor out
But like, speaking of Patrick Stewart and like voice actor stuff, Oblivion's main issue is it had like less than a
No,
dozen
he is
voice
not one.
actors.
Yeah,
He can
I remember that.
And
He
the
must
issue
help.
also was they
They
were given their
cannot
lines in
understand
alphabetical
why
order.
I trust you. They've not seen
Oh,
what
like no
I've seen.
context.
How can I
Yeah,
explain?
zero context.
Listen,
Read the line, first take,
I've
usually,
I know
because in the unpatched version of the game, there is a character who has a voice line that has an outtake in it.
Huh.
Where it's like, all right, let me take that again, and they'll read the line again before like the audio clip comes back. The best bet would be either, if you want more magic, Mage or Atronach. The problem with Atronach is, you know, you don't generate magic, so you need potions. And the Apprentice would, like, its weakness would at least be halved from being a Breton,
Right.
but the Mage is just a solid plus 50.
Does your amount of magicka change as you like
It's based on your intelligence,
intelligence? Okay.
but burst signs are one of the few ways besides equipment to increase it.
Okay. So
But that's entirely up to you. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Atronach's great. It's like one of the best ones." It's like, relatively, yeah, it's like 50% chance to just take nothing from magic, but like you already have a 50% resistance to magic.
yeah.
It does give 150 compared to 50.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the mage.
Okay. Like Atronach
the
is much
signs
better
I
for
read show the end
like
of my
spell
path.
swords and like battle mages. Honestly.
Your stars are not mine.
Who have something
Today
to
the
fall back on
mage
when they
shall
have no
light
magic.
your way on the paths of glory.
Like playing a full mage Atronach is like, unless you have 100% spell absorption and really good
My
alchemy
dreams
potions,
grant me no
like you're gonna be
opinions
running
of
out of
success.
magic.
Their compass ventures not, but in your face, with such hope, and with the promise,
Yeah,
no
it's like,
trophies
do
of
you
my
remember who
triumphs
voices
precede
Martin
me,
Septim?
but I have lived well.
Sean Bean.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
to-
I mean, it
I
should be
go
easy.
to
He
my
dies.
grave.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here,
But
carry this torch
one
and
of the
stick
reasons I
close.
like Oblivion's storyline is
With the
because like
Emperor's body.
you're
Oh,
not
my.
really the main person.
My job is to...
Like
Stick
you
close and
are
let us
a
work
secondary character to Martin. Like he's the one who sacrifices his life to like stop the Lillian crisis. Yeah, you don't need the fucking skull. It's 3 pounds. And like yeah, and he's like the one who does like you do like the legwork, but like he does like the important things. So like he is the
Not
one who
much fun.
creates the portal to what's it called?
The Emperor's in danger!
The paradise.
Prisoner,
Yeah.
Like Mankind Pyramid's paradise.
the Emperor's in
By
danger!
sacrificing a Daedric artifact to do it.
Emperor!
Like it's a Grand Welcome Stone, the
Martyrs
blood
and
of Tiber
mercy on
Septim, and a Daedric artifact. It's temporary manifestation in Honor.
Hmm.
So it's like that's fucking 3 really important things there to do that.
Protect the Emperor!
And I don't know if you ever how many times you played through this, but he has special dialogue for each of the artifacts you give him.
Oh.
And one of them, if you give him the Sanguine Rose, he's like, hey, I used to have this. Like, I used to be the one who possessed this for a while. Because he was a follower of Sanguine before he became
Monk.
a monk of Akatosh. He's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I used to not be like a really good person. He's like, yeah.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
It'd be like, hey guys, there's a door right there.
Yeah, like, why is there a door there? Like, go back to that door. Why is that door there? Like, why is that? It's just a balcony with a door.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's like
It's like I
game
have,
design.
I have a feeling that we're going to be ambushed from that point.
It's a dead end. What's your pulse?
It's still not as bad as
I don't
the.
know.
Like,
don't see
you're
any good
paralyzed.
options here.
Watch the Emperor die
behind
from
us.
like a secret corridor.
All right.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the Emperor!
Okay, like, I still think Boris is gonna say spell sword for you. Because you have been leveling up, like, destruction.
My gods
and
are strong
melee
and
weapons
true,
stuff.
but even the might
Yeah,
of the
level it up,
blades
which I think
cannot
this
stand
spell sword
against the
does have.
power that rises to destroy us. The prince, take my amulet, give it to Joffrey. I have a secret son. Find the last of my blood. This is... Stand
You
true,
what?
my friend.
Sir, look out! Behind you! Behind you! It's like, well, I did the best I could. I warned him.
Luckily, in this game, it actually fucking heals me right up instead of over
You
time.
can only use 4 potions at a time. And potions you make for yourself heal over time. Just so you're aware.
Eh.
That's not smart.
I did not mean to hit you, sir.
It's fine. Whatever.
Oh, he doesn't have his sword on.
Yeah, like, NPCs drop the weapon they're, like, wielding when they die. Which can be real fucking annoying.
Okay, so
It's
you're
like, well, where'd it
here.
go?
Aha!
We failed.
Which,
The blades
engine-wise, is not very good. Because, hey, guess what the game's got to do?
Detect
Remember
all
where
of those.
weapons
The
fell.
amulet. Where's the...
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Strange. He saw something in you.
It's like, hey, why doesn't Boris take the amulet
They
of
say
Kings
it's
from
the
you?
dragon blood that flows through the veins of every
Be like, hey, that's
scepter.
important.
The amulet of kings
Yeah.
is a sacred symbol of it. The amulet has power. He must have given it to you.
But I think
for
it's the idea that he trusts
Joffrey.
Tybur Septim
He
to
said
know
that?
what he's
Why?
doing. Or not Tybur Septim.
Nothing I
You're
ever
a-
Septim.
But
Yeah,
Joffrey,
to know what he's doing. But
although
like, yeah,
you may
like,
not,
he's always
first,
been
you
like
need
a
to
good
get-
judge of
it's
character.
a secret.
The idea,
here.
like, he's always
Look,
like he
there are
picks the
rats and
people who are
goblins
the main
down.
character.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard.
Oh,
Am I
Bard.
right?
Bard. You almost got that. It's like, wow, that's actually funny.
Strength, intelligence.
One
sure.
off. Strength and intelligence.
A lot of spell casting.
Well, I mean, yeah, it has no armor skill. Like, unlike the spell sword.
Are you sure you want to be a battle mage?
I would-
No, but I don't have a choice.
It's like,
I
well,
don't
too
think you'll
bad.
have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the good.
But yeah,
I'll
like
stay
I,
here to-
like I,
By the
I
way, thanks for
recently watched
recovering
like
Glenroy's
it's like
sword.
a short
I'll see
retrospective.
that
It's
it is
called
given a
video
place of honor in
of
the halls of the Blades.
the Oblivion stuff, and like the guy was talking about. It's like, why would Boris trust you with this? It's like, it's the idea that he's the personal guard to Uriel Septim. He has probably seen him do shit that like normal people wouldn't be able to
Where it's like, I don't question what his thought process is.
It's like, yeah, it's like he knows what he's doing. He picked you for a reason. Eating ingredients does give you the effect. Which is like one of my favorite things is just like instead of making or buying potions of cure disease, just buy a bunch of mandrake. Because the first effect is cure disease.
Nothing that matches up.
Nope.
Like, did you just drop a bone? Yes, I dropped a bone.
Yeah. Apparently there's a glitch you can do where if you don't complete the main quest and leave it like how it is right here, and then go get the Staff of Worms, you can resurrect Uriel Septim.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It might not work because of the unofficial patch, but, you know, it's still funny. Or, like, it either might be the Staff of Worms, or it's, like, the Staff of Ramina, where you can make, like, a copy of someone.
Horse armor. The
Yeah, get ready
beginning.
for DLC.
The beginning of Doom DLC.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Creation Club thing? It's an expansion onto the quest of the Bardic College. And
Oh.
apparently it's pretty good. It adds Bardic magic. But it also is $10.
Yeah.
So Yep.
Yep.
Dunbar Cave, yep. Yep. Just all just hey.
It's like, why aren't you moving? I'm waiting for everything to pop up.
Says yep. Just it's like what, you don't see the UI? Which I think it's not even done yet. I know some of them take a little while longer to show up than others. Which always bugged me for like Fallout New Vegas, because they would trigger in like weird order.
Yay!
You should check your spells, because you probably got a few new ones. Yep, you get an armor spell and you get skeletons.
So does this stack with armor or no?
Yes.
Okay.
The max is 85%. Do you also see the spell effectiveness? Like that makes it so your spells are weaker if you're not skilled in armor enough.
Oh, okay. So the bit more effective I am. So there's a spell failure chance, like in D&D?
Not a failure chance, but it's like your spells are weaker.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, like the shield effects stack up to 85%.
Garlic.
A lot of ret meat.
Mm-hmm. The cornerstone of potion making.
Not really. That's those that the cheese.
I know. I mean, at the beginning of the game, it's the cornerstone because of the fact it's like, why do you have? It's like, why do you have so much rat meat on you?
Also, like for alchemy, like how you have the multiple like the multiple tools you have. Like, let's see. Each of the tools is responsible for a different increase or decrease in when you make potions. Like, let's see. I'll find it.
So for like the shield alteration spell, Does that level up when I cast it or when I get hit while it's on?
When you first cast it.
Okay.
And it might be how it is in Skyrim, where it's like when you get into combat with it, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Like it might. I think it is when you just cast it. I mean, there's a way to check it pretty easily. It's like cast it, look at the bar, or look at the bar, cast, look at the bar. Okay, alteration, it's like right there.
Yes, so it's when I cast it.
Yep.
All right.
So it doesn't have anything to do with combat. And you need 10 major skill levels up per level. So,
That's why my jumping sucks.
yep. I mean, also, like, you're just not fast. At least your speed's not so,
Shitty.
like, important as it is in Morrowind, where it's like, if you have, like, low speed, you're, like, fucking crawling. The spell itself is good for like getting rid of like magic spells that are like on you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. There's like one round left.
No, it's more the fact of just it's like this is gonna
Using skills. Yep.
because well, so as intelligence is the total number of magicka,
Yep.
and then
But
willpower.
Remember,
So
for every skill increase per level you have, it gives you a +1 to that ability score.
that I get to choose, right? Or is this one just overall?
Like you get 3 skills to level up.
Okay.
Per level. And then depending on how many points you get in that skill is dependent on how many times you leveled up a skill of that stat in that level. Yeah, Oblivion's level up is shit. Because because how endurance works, you want as high endurance as quickly as possible. Because like getting high endurance at later levels is not as helpful as getting it early levels.
Okay.
And since like I almost was like debating on just having you install the like kind of like Fallout style skill level up, where you just pick per level. So like you wouldn't have to grind. You just use the skills you want. Nope, that's not an alchemy ingredient. I know what you were going for. I saw the butterfly.
Yes.
They're not alchemy ingredients.
Okay, first things first.
What?
Save.
Oh, yes. Well, the trick is usually save before you leave, so you can make a new character.
Well, yeah, but we're not.
Yeah, who cares about that? Okay. You want to find someone to sell a bunch of stuff to?
That's a good point. I forgot that I am carrying a whole bunch of shit.
Let me look up where he is exactly. Because like I know he's around. I know he's like on the outside. Okay. Okay. Nope, not that. Not this one. Look at the map.
Map.
It's in the menu.
Oh, okay.
It's, there you go. And that's the local map. Over.
Ah.
Look at that.
Oh, fuck you, game.
What?
Uh,
Oh, is this real slow?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. On the top left of the island that it's on, where it's got the, like right there, on the outside of that area, right next to the wall, there's merchant.
Right,
Not
like
there. Like right next to the wall of the city on the outside. So go to the right of the city, like as you're looking at it from where you are. And there's merchant on the outside.
over here.
No, on the like from the way your character's looking, the arrow to
Oh,
the right of them, on the top there, on the very edge of the city, like on the outside. Like just head towards the city, and like kind of stick to the right.
wait. So like, on the side with the like.
That's left, Lewis.
I
Right side of where your character is looking. Stage left.
okay. Thank you.
Like you're not getting it. It's like everything I'm gonna say is usually from character perspective. This is a first-person game after all.
Right. Well, the issue is the map. That's where I will always get messed up because like.
Oh yeah, because it's like north. It's like when you're looking at the map, you're just looking at north and south and stuff. Now, like to the right, because like does right work on a two-dimensional surface?
So I gotta
But
follow
yeah,
the.
like go around the main city on the right.
Okay. Well, I'm escaped prisoner. I better go turn myself in. Like, what the fuck are you guys what are you talking about? It's like, what?
If you immediately walked in there, they should recognize you and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" But it's also potentially the idea that you appeared there, full-bodied, the moment the game started.
Stupid deities throwing me into the freaking. It's like,
It's entirely possible that that's what happened as well.
oh, dude, with Kuthar's planeswalking power, just.
Yeah, just like appear in a jail cell, like, oh fuck.
Well, no, the thing is, like, I'm also battered and beaten most of the time it happens. So it's just like, be like, it's like, where the fuck this prisoner come from? Why the fuck is he so injured? It's like, where the fuck am I?
Also, yeah, just so you're aware, the way weapon damage works in this game is that certain enemies are immune to weapons that are not Daedric or magic. And then there's also like the normal damage reduction ability, like how vampires had in Morrowind. Also, this is not all your magic, Liz. Like, go back to the magic tab. Like, after your heal. And then go to the, like, that's active
There we go.
effects. Yep. See, you have unlocked spells, you have you have touch spells. Like, shock touch is very strong. Like, that's 10 damage. Also, just be aware, jumping is decreasing your stamina.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but thankfully, there's no chance to hit like in Morrowind.
Yeah.
Okay, against the wall. Like, on the very outside of the wall. And I think you already passed him.
Road guy?
Yep.
Road
There
guy.
That's Shady Sam.
Hey, you need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local... Can I interest you in some of my
Get you
wares?
down to- there you go. Also, the way bartering works in this game is that you see the Shady Sam Gold 400.
Yeah.
He has an infinite amount of that amount of money.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why it's like, oh, it's so nice to be back at a game that, you know.
Or just sell.
You drive a hard bargain.
You don't have to be like, oh, they're out of money. Okay.
You gotta...
Like, plan it out where it's like,
Yeah, he has a lot of lockpicks.
Oh shoot, I was by. Wait.
No, you weren't. You were selling.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would hope he would have a lot of lockpicks. He sounds like a fence.
I mean, his name's Shady Sam.
Oh, hey, illegal.
Yeah, not as illegal as it was in a Morrowind, where you couldn't deal with merchants holding it.
Thank you. Come again.
But it actually is like, and it's still not like
Come see me
Skyrim, where it's like,
anytime,
oh, look at
friend.
the stamina.
I'm
It's
here
like, no,
day
it
or
actually
night.
does stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing I'd never say. It's like, oh, Skyrim, it's like, oh, drug use is kind of like played down. It's like, here's Fallout. Be a drug addict. It's like, oh, I want drugs in other schools, too. It's like, it's fine. Like, there's thieves and stuff. They gotta sell something.
Right. Well, the thing in, like, in Fallout, though, is that you can make yourself not an addict by getting perks.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, the perk system in Oblivion is every 25 skill ranks, you unlock a new ability. And for weapon skills, it basically relies on power attack directions. Like, do certain things. Like, for magic, it, like, lets you cast spells of that level. Do you want to do the arena?
well, help me get back into.
Fighting?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can probably put away the torch.
Does the torch eventually burn out or no?
I don't remember. I think it does, because you are given multiples of them.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. If you're looking to join the arena,
To join,
as a
you
combatant,
just walk in.
you-
to the
if
left.
you're oh, have a good day now.
Do you know if the arena was here when they found the city, or was it something they added?
Not really sure. Like, there's, like, for a lot of stuff, it's really
I don't know
like,
who
not
you are,
clear.
But you've got
Because
about
for
10 seconds.
the White Gold Tower at least was one of the main things. And, like, the building, like all the stuff itself, like all the Iliad designed buildings were like here.
Right.
But you also gotta remember, like, the Iliads were fucking
what?
assholes.
You want to be a... Wait, you're serious,
And
aren't you?
had, like, I believe there's a place they
What
had
is it with
referred
you
to as the
people?
Garden
Alright.
of Flesh,
It's your funeral.
where they would
Well,
mutilate
now let me
slaves
give you
into
your
artwork.
battle ring. It's the uniform of...
So who knows
Wear it proud.
if like they
and
had
keep
an
it in good
arena here?
condition. Just let me know when...
Like, honestly, probably. Like, watch slaves kill each other.
You call that ready?
Like,
You're
that
not
seems
even...
to be what something the Iliads would be up for.
Boom.
Yep, there you go.
You
But it's
haven't
all
run
one
home
piece. And it gives you less art.
All right. when you're ready...
So what do you want your nickname to be?
Do I pick that like off the bat or no?
You don't remember. I remember it's been like 5 years since I even played this game.
Right. I know you have to. I think you have to win a bit before you can get it. Because obviously, why would you give a nickname to a? It's like this guy's probably gonna die in his first match.
Yeah. I think that might be what you get as like when you defeat the Great Prince. Maybe. Or like as like you're ready to fight him.
You don't have. I chose the heavy raiment for the fact that I need to increase my endurance. Apparently, I still have some form of light armor on.
Probably your helmet.
That's a
And
good.
your shield.
That's a good point.
Yeah, your helmet.
I forgot that the whole mixing
I mean,
equipment.
yeah, that person just fully healed himself?
Yep.
Alright. How about you? She's an Altmer, I believe, or it might be a Bosmer. You can try magic. You see an Altmer, use magic. They're very weak to magic. The shock touch would probably be pretty good.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant
Let's see.
from the blue team. Victor from
Races. Altmer.
the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Whoever designs the layouts for these wikis is awful. Yeah, they have a weakness to all forms of elemental damage by 25%. So, like, any magic is pretty good against them.
I'm a busy man. What is it? By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually won.
Okay.
You ain't so bad after. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory.
For black
There's
mage
more
blue
where that
column.
came from if you can keep on.
All right. I just wanted to see how the first fight would go.
Oh, yeah.
Also get my, arena armor.
Oh, the raiment? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You don't want to get the Doring fan? Okay, you see those people fighting?
Yeah.
Watch them fight. No, but like right up to them and watch them. You have to be like within a certain distance of them, which I believe unarmed is endurance, I think. But I'm not sure if this counts for like for leveling up for skills kind of thing for like stats. Hand to hand is strength. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I thought it was endurance.
I'm like, I'm going to get close enough to where they stop fighting. And then,
Back up a little bit.
well, the one.
Like there's 2 or maybe more places like this where you can watch people do stuff and gain skills.
Is it just like, does it go up
No,
after?
it'll tell you. Like a thing will pop up and be like, by observing, like watching this, you gain this.
There we go.
Intuitive. There, yep. See, increase by hand by 5.
It's
And there's
strength.
one for like, yeah. There's one for like sword and shield, like later. But it increases both of them by like 2, I think.
Okay.
It's just like one of those things. It's kind of like weird. Like they should have done more of that. Like imagine going to the college and watching like spellcasters casting spells and learn magic from that. Like that'd be interesting. So, what's the first thing you want to do? Excuse me.
Oh, you can't zoom out.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's as far as it's gonna go. Good luck. Down a bit more. Yeah, the dark ones, like with the ones with the dark background with the white symbol, that's ones you can fast travel to. Yep. The fact that you cannot zoom this out is the stupidest thing they could have done. Honestly, like it's awful.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the stables and I'm gonna fucking walk.
Okay.
I'm at the beginning of the game. I would like to.
Do some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few places to do stuff in on the way there.
Ah, yes. Before sprinting was the thing.
But I'll tell you one thing: if you get athletics and speed up, you fucking zoom.
Which reminds me.
If you want to run faster, there's a difference between athletics and acrobatics. But you want to go faster? You got some skooma.
I could go buy some skooma.
Oh, you sold it?
No, I didn't. That was him selling it.
Oh, okay. I thought you bought some
No.
or had some.
I found a way.
And then I think. Okay, he's not out there. There's a guy here that's like a merchant for Sithis. Which is funny because it's like, hey, be quiet. I'm a member of, like the Dark Brotherhood. You know, like Hail Sithis. As you see like a guard walking in the background.
It's like, dude,
Dude, shut up.
Like, do yourself a favor. Shut the fuck up. No one talks to me like that. Ah, I will. Also, isn't the I can still do some combat underwater, right?
I believe you can do full combat underwater. I believe. I'm not entirely sure because my brain messes up information like that. It's like, when can you do things and not do things? Like, when did they stop letting you do it? Like, remember, I've played since fucking Morrowind.
Yeah, and you've been playing fairly consistently too.
Yes. So it's like, okay, what can't you do? Okay.
And it's also with the mods too. It's like,
Yeah. That's still like an issue for Skyrim, where it's like being able to attack underwater. Like, I just want a mod in Skyrim where I can spellcast on my horse. Like, the fact that you can only use weapons on a horse sucks. And like the ones I've seen, what it does, it just makes the spell appear from the horse, like in front of the horse. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then like I get like Elden Ring combat on horseback, and I'm like, I want this. Mostly for the fact with Elden Ring, it's like I can summon and unsummon the horse in an instant.
Yeah.
It's not like an NPC I have to worry about where they are. Like, that's my favorite thing about Torrent from Elden Ring. I mean, it helps that Torrent's a ghost, like, not even a horse. I don't know what they are. They're like a ram, like goat.
Yeah, it's like ram goat thingy.
And I still love the idea that they named him Torrent so that when people searched on Google Elden Ring Torrent, they wouldn't get the download link. They would get pictures of him.
That's
And
fucking
I'm like,
great.
that's great. I'm like, even if it was by mistake or like not even intended, just kind of like what happened and ended up happening. I'm like, that's great. There is a door like underneath.
Well, I know. You are over encumbered. Damn it.
And unlike other games, you are rooted to the ground. Yeah, thankfully, I would say drop all your armor, if anything. If anything, repair it and then drop it. Sorry. Because I do believe smithing is endurance.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. And currently, you cannot fix your armor. The armor you wear. Because you can't fix magic equipment until you're like skill 50.
We start with our own stuff. And I'm out of hammers.
Yep. It's like, well, also at master smithing, you don't use hammers anymore. Like, it's just, you don't break them. It's either that or like, it might be 75, and like at 100 you can, yeah, it's at 100 you can increase weapon durability to 125%. Don't use Nernru.
Oh, I know.
It's like, you need 100 of those fuckers. The problem is the unofficial patch makes it so you can drop them. So it means they're not quest items anymore. But, like, I'm going to tell you one thing, like, for Elder Scrolls stuff, the main thing I'm looking forward to you doing is doing the Knights of the Nine. So that I get more excuses to talk about Perennial White Strike. Or Red Streak. Also, I should look up, like, between, like, from here until, like, we play again, I should look up, like, where, like, certain statues are.
Ow.
Because I know there's one that's like, here's a statue of Morehouse. Just a regular fucking guy. It's like, no, he's not. He's a winged bull.
The fuck?
The Elysian Empire changed what Morehouse was in, like, iconography things. Because he was the lover of, Saint Alessia. And it's like, hey, they made minotaurs. It's like, well, we can't have, like, our saint of our entire religion be an animal fucker. So, you do know, like, one of the first emperors was a was a minotaur. Balhazred.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like, straight up a fucking minotaur. And people are like, oh, no, they weren't. You know, classic Inquisition level religious stuff where it's like, just erase the parts you don't like and keep all the things you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea of, like, modern, like, Skyrim making people think it's like, oh, Saint Alessia was a dragonborn. It's like, no, she was not. Like, that's the difference. It's like, she formed the Covenant, but she was not a dragonborn. Because it's the idea that only people with dragon blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. But it's also the idea that the amulet recognizes the Covenant, like, who's in charge. Where it's like, who took the oath to, like, guard the barriers between Oblivion and Mundus. Like, that's why the Septum Dynasty can wield it as well.
Ah.
Because, I don't know if I ever talked about this. It's like, what race is Tiber Septum?
Like,
Do you know?
Cause isn't he like the pre-Nord race?
Oh, at Morin? No. That is Wolfharth. He's Nord.
Okay.
And then the Underking. What was his name? What was his real name? Yeah, Ysmir Wolfharth was Nord.
Okay.
Zurin Arctis, the battle mage for Tiber Septum. I believe he was. It doesn't really say what he was, but Tiber Septum is a Breton.
Okay, that makes.
Because what it's believed is that when Tiber Septum ascended to becoming a god, he took parts of Ysmir Wolfharth and himself
Have a look around.
and Zurin Arctis.
You won't find better
and
prices
became
in
a
all
god.
Tamriel.
And the part of Zurin Arctis that refused and, like,
That seems a fair
stayed
price.
behind is the Underking.
Thank you for your business. What can I...
Because like
Come see me.
the way I believe they did it was the use of the Mantella, which is a thing you like the main plot point in Daggerfall. Like that's what allowed the use of the Numidian, which is basically the dwarven deity machine. It's like, hey guys, look, we made a god. And so it's like, and that's what Tiber Septim used to forcibly unite all of Tamriel. It's like, hey, join me. No, okay. Fucking, God, what's it called? Oh. Evangelion level fucking robot. Destroy them.
Well, hey, look.
Yeah, Shivering Isles.
Hail.
They say that the priests and priestesses...
Yeah, guess what? Most, like, an army of people with fucking swords and shields really don't have much of a chance against a battle mech.
Yeah.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
But, it is, one of the things
Can
is
I
that
interest you
they
in
use
some of my
Ysmir
wares?
Wolthar's soul in the Mantella to power it.
That's a fair deal.
I think it's either that or
That's a fair
it's
deal.
also the idea that Elder Scrolls lore is really fucking weird and vague in a lot of shit, and open to like
That's a fair
changing.
deal.
Like there's a thing called Coda by Michael Kirkbride, where it's literally the idea that fan fiction is canon.
And that's a good deal.
So
That's a-
that really doesn't fucking help. Like when I try to remember shit. Like, and I've never read Coda because I'm like, I don't find it interesting because it's like sci-fi Elder Scrolls.
Right.
And I'm
That's
like,
a good deal.
okay. Like, I don't really read, like, the most sci-fi book I've ever really read is Dune. And that's barely fucking sci-fi. Like, it's a political thriller. Like, I mostly read horror novels. Or, like, yeah.
a bargain at any price.
Because, like, that's, like, the Coda is, like, part of, like, the one where it's, like, the Khajiits have a space program and go to the moon and all that kind of shit. It's like, I just want fantasy sword and shield stuff. I want fucking magic. Yeah, most merchants will sell a unique enchanted item
Goodbye.
that has like kind of like most of them usually have like a positive and a negative effect, which is like kind of like you don't really see that anymore either.
Yeah.
Adding more ingredients does not make it stronger, I believe. Like, take some away, so you only have 2. Let's see if it gets stronger over here. Yeah, see, it's 5 for 22, 5 for 22. Yeah, it doesn't make it any stronger.
Oh, I thought it like helped increase the alchemy.
No, because you want to use as few as possible, so you have more chances to do it. If you want to increase skill.
Fair enough.
The way you increase duration and power and stuff is through the tools. And I remember I was trying to look up what does what? Apparatus. Okay. Okay, Mortar and Pestle is the only thing you need to be able to make default alchemy stuff. A retort is optional, and like all these other ones are optional. Increases magnitude and duration of positive effects.
What kind of...
Calcinator.
What can I
Calcinator
interest you in?
increases the magnitude and duration of all effects, both positive and negative. Limbic reduces the magnitude and duration of negative effects in potions, but not poisons. So it's like, you technically, if you're like only making potions, you only need certain ones. So like, if you're only making positive potions, you
That
don't need
seems
another
a fair price.
And then like
That's
there's
more than I'd usually pay.
each of the level 25 skills has their own equipment of them, and they start like appearing at certain levels.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Morrowind where you can get a master level
Come
of
back.
the alchemy equipment from the start, because
Goodbye.
it's like in a
Please,
room
come
behind, like in the back building area of like a house. That's like no one goes back there. Just take it. There is a discount spell merchant in the merchant area. Be a good place to maybe buy a couple different spells if you want. I believe it's still left. Also, that's one thing like I wish they would have kept. The Black Horse Courier, as you do quests, have different news articles you can read. So when you can just stand around and listen to NPCs talk to each other, you're still like bullet points.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium.
It's like, oh, I saw mudcrab today. Oh, those are awful. And then just goodbye, goodbye, and they
Only
just walk
quality
away.
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
This is the regular spell merchant. There is a discount one. Like it's literally called. I think it's called like discount spells.
Bound helmet. That's a.
You too.
Why would I want a bound helmet?
Have a whole suit of bound armor.
Yeah, but it doesn't only last a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that's the issue. But it's the idea that it's standard quality armor.
Edgar's
Level 1.
discount spells.
Yep, there you go. Which I don't even think they're even cheaper, or they might just be lower quality spells that you can get for
Edgar
cheaper.
Votrine,
If anything.
you don't want... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Honestly, if it was thematic, I wish the spells he taught you had good and bad effects at the same time.
Right.
It's like, yeah, they're cheap spells. It's like, And also, haggle. If you put it up a little bit, it will increase how much XP you get from buying and selling for merchant. Like maybe put it up like a couple points. That should be fine. But you don't want to do too much because it can just make it so you can't. But Ease Burden might be helpful.
Yep.
Thank you.
I really wish
Good day.
Feather worked how it did in Morrowind, where instead of increasing your carry weight, it just reduced the weight you had, like that you were like carrying.
Well, there
It
goes the
didn't
torch.
carry-
Hello.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You could have bought a light spell if you wanted. Like, let's say you're carrying like 100 pounds, you had like 50 feather, you'd only be carrying 50 pounds. It's like I actually like that style instead of a. No, do not save over existing saves. Make a new one every time.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, it's like that's a standard Bethesda game thing. Like, don't save over an existing save. Make a new one every time.
All right. Okay.
So
This.
you done for today, or
Yeah.
okay?
I figured the first stream might be like
Kind of like just setting up stuff. Yeah, that's fine.
so. All right.
But it looks like
Everything's running good.
yeah, the mod list is pretty good.
All right. Let's see who we have.
I'm gonna guess Claywell.
Nope.
Oh damn. Because like that's like 90% of the ones you do on the Tuesday.
Well, yeah. Well, that's it. He's usually like the only one that's on.
Okay.
We're gonna do Robot Pirate Gary, who is currently playing Final Fantasy X.
Okay. Like the redo, or I know there's like the HD upgrade that they did, I think. I mean, you'll be able to tell pretty quickly, if anything.
So, but yeah, I'll catch everybody tomorrow when I start Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Have fun with that.
Yup.
What you gonna be playing?
I haven't decided yet. Right now. Yeah,